Hello, my name is Andrew. Before I jump into the content here, I want to give you guys just a quick intro on me. So I'm a Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, right in the middle of COVID-19 craziness. And one thing I noticed was that it was hitting small businesses the hardest. And that did not sit well with me because in my opinion, small businesses are, what makes America great, what America is built on. So, um, I founded a company called Sovereign SEO, and my goal is to connect businesses, small business, local businesses in particular, to their customers, so that they can get back to winning, you know, like it's supposed to happen here in America. So, to that note, I wanted to touch on something that I think will be really beneficial for you guys. I want to talk about some things to make your online presence even better. You guys have a pretty good base already, but I'm going to give you some tips on how you can make it better. And the first thing I want to touch on real quickly is just the benefit trade-off of this. So, this is a tool that allows me, among other things, to see how many people are searching what every month. So I typed in roofing Phoenix or Phoenix roofing, and you can see some related keywords to that here. You can see roofing companies in Phoenix has a volume of 700. That means this gets searched on average 700 times every month. The following ones have volumes of 300, 250, and all the way down. Also keep in mind that we could do this for Gilbert, Scottsdale, Mesa. They're all going to have search volume that's significant. Maybe not 700 because Phoenix is kind of what people think of the whole valley as, but each of those, I know offhand Mesa still gets like 400 or 500 searches. I think Gilbert gets like 200 or 300 somewhere in there. So the point here is these are thousands of people who every month are looking for your service, and basically it's very beneficial to you guys to get your website in a place where these people searching can find it, because obviously those thousands of people who are searching for roofing companies probably aren't just searching for fun. They're probably searching because they want a service done. So this is something that could very tangibly turn into an increase of 10, 20, 30, or even more leads than that per month. And I know with roofing jobs, since they're usually pretty big jobs, that would be very significant. So let me get into the meat and potatoes here and talk about what are some suggestions that you guys can actually do to help. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is content on your page. You guys have a beautiful website, by the way. Everything looks great. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. The one thing that I would suggest that you add is a set of location pages. The reason that's important is because, like we just talked about with the keywords, having a page for each location, and when I say location pages, I mean like a Mesa page, a Scottsdale page, a Chandler page, Gilbert, Glendale, the different areas of the valley. What that allows you to do is rank that page specifically for customers searching for that locale. So in order to do that, you have to write in the content words like the keywords that we were just looking at over here. So roofing companies Phoenix, roof repair Phoenix, roofing companies Phoenix AZ, and so on and so forth. Which with each of those pages we would want to do that. So it's kind of hard to jam all those different locales onto one single page and get that page to rank for all of them. You just can't write content that flows organically while you're trying to mention Phoenix and Gilbert and Mesa multiple times throughout your page. It just doesn't work. So that's why I would recommend you guys add some location pages in here, so that you can drive more traffic, localized traffic in particular, to your site. Because when people need services done, that's generally how they search. They'll either type in roofing company near me or roofing company in the city that they're in. So if they're in Mesa, if they're in Scottsdale, etc. So just to give some quick examples of that, I went in and typed in a Phoenix roofer search on Google. Your two top ranking competitors for Phoenix itself are Level 5 Roofing and Lions Roofing. So Level 5 Roofing, you can see they do a good job of this. Phoenix Roofing, right up top. Roofing Phoenix, roofing companies in Phoenix, roofing contractors in Phoenix AZ. Roofing Phoenix. So you see my point. They're lacing these keywords through their page. And notice these guys actually don't have location pages. So one thing that they're not doing that you could be doing is adding a page for Mesa, a page for Gilbert, all these other locales where people are searching, and do the same thing that they're doing right here so that you can get your page up to the top of the rankings for all those different words. Lions Roofing, they've got a similar setup here. Roofers in Phoenix, roofing services in Phoenix, best roofers in the Phoenix area, roofing issues in Tucson and Phoenix. As you can see, these are all keywords that are contributing to the same page. It tells Google, hey, when somebody searches something to do with roofing in Phoenix, we want to be up there in the rankings. So repeating those keywords in an organic way on your site is something that's really important for ranking. So on to the next thing, which is backlinks. I did want to show you guys your backlink profile. Honestly, it looks really good. That's why I said you guys have a great base. You have almost 1.5 thousand backlinks on 100 different referring domains. But if we go in and we take a look at the keywords that you guys are ranking for, most of the ones that you guys have high ranks for, meaning that you're on the first page, are to do with your name. And that's great. Obviously, you want to rank highly for your own name. You want people to be able to find you by your business name. But we'd also like to find some of those keywords that I was talking about. Monsoon roof is a good one, especially for this area. I know we get a lot of monsoon damage, so you guys are in first place for that. That's awesome. But a suggestion I would have would definitely to go more aggressively after keywords like this. You guys are ranking for roofing Glendale, but it's in position 17, right? Ideally, you guys would want to be position 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere close to the front of the first page for that, so that people would actually be finding you. And so there are some other location-based keywords coming in here. Phoenix commercial roofing, but again, it's like a second page ranking, right? So those location pages I was talking about, I think would be really helpful for you guys in getting your rankings actually onto the front page for each one of those locales. And on that note, when it comes to backlinks, it's important to get good quality backlinks, and sometimes even mention the keywords in the anchor text of the backlinks so that you can essentially lend directly to those pages that you want to rank for the backlinks, kind of that backlinking power. And I'm sorry, I may have missed talking about this at the beginning. What a backlink is defined is just anytime your site is mentioned somewhere else on the internet. So you're mentioned almost 1.5 thousand times from a variety of 102 different sites. That's what referring domains means. So just to take a look at your competitors, they actually have relatively similar numbers to you guys. Level 5 roofing actually has fewer backlinks, but they do have significantly more referring domains. And having a wider variety of sites calling back to your site is important. So that's one thing that they're doing that you guys could be doing too. Lions Roofing, they do have more, and again, significantly more referring domains. You'll notice these guys are ranking for these guys aren't ranking for too many more than you guys. Lions Roofing is ranking for a lot more keywords. And again, this number isn't like the end-all be-all. You don't want to rank for the most keywords possible. You just want to rank highly for the keywords that really matter, like the location plus your service. Which again, obviously these guys are targeting well, given that they're on positions 1 and 2 for Phoenix roofers. So that's it for basically how to rank your site organically. Content and backlinks are the two most important things there. I did want to talk through one more tip here, and that is this right here. This is what we call the map pack. So Google Maps obviously keeps like its own little business directory right here, right? And these are the first 3 that pop up for Phoenix roofers. As you'll notice, they are not the same companies that rank right here. And the reason for that is these 3 companies, these positions in the map pack are determined by a different ranking system than the organic rankings down here. So what's important here is the number of citations that your business has. And what a citation is something that lists your business name, address, and phone number online, usually in a directory like Yellow Pages or Better Business Bureau, sites like that. So the third tip is to find where your competitors have citations and go into those directories and make sure that your business is in those directories too. And then once you've done that, you go in and you find some extras that these guys are not in, so that you're moving yourself up to the top of this map pack rankings. So that's all I have for you guys right now. I think implementing all those different suggestions, especially the different location pages on your website, I think those would be really helpful in getting your site in front of more customers, and that translating into more leads, which translates into you guys being able to help more people. So I hope this has been helpful. I would absolutely love to hear back from you guys, and would love some feedback. Thank you for your time.